What's going on, guys? It's jblader here, back again with another episode on the channel of the Pokemon Platinum Wedlocke. Episode 10, thank you guys for being here. And I've had a few people really ask about what the Wedlocke is, what is a Wedlocke challenge, all these good things. So I'm going to go through it a little bit as we continue north here. And, oh, first we need to go check our honey tree. It has been about not quite 24 hours since we put honey on a tree, which means there could be a Pokemon on it. So that's something that we need to go check. So let's run up here and check. But a Wedlocke is a challenge. It is a Nuzlocke variant. The word Nuzlocke came from a YouTuber who wanted Pokemon to be a little bit more challenging. The bark is slathered with honey. Okay, I guess there's just nothing there yet. He wanted Pokemon games to be a little more challenging, so he created this Nuzlocke challenge. And because of that, we imply rules, which is like if a Pokemon faints, it has to be released. And every time you enter a new route, you get a new encounter. Of course, this is Route 205, and we have not gotten an encounter here, because if you remember, this is a Valley Windwork encounter, so we get a 205 encounter. And the Wedlocke variant just basically adds some rules over top of that to make the game a little bit more difficult. So with that out of the way, the rules for that are in the description below. So if you want to know the rules that I'm imposing on myself to make the game a little bit more challenging, let's see what our encounter is for Route 205. It is a Shellos, a female Shellos. Shellos is a water type. And Gastrodon's not a bad Pokemon, so I'm glad we actually get this here. Let's go ahead and use Stun Spore, and we're just going to throw Pokeballs, because I don't think I have anything that will weaken it unless I switch out to OJ, which we could do. So the Paralysis there will make it easier to catch, and we'll throw a Pokeball. And we got it first try, no problem. That is what I like to see. Let's see, Shellos was added to the Pokedex. Beware of pushing strongly on its squishy body, as it makes a mysterious purple fluid ooze out. Ooh, that's kind of gross. But I really like Shellos. Let's think, you know, this one looks like kind of like pink lemonade, but we already have a lemonade, so we're just going to name it Pink. And it is going to be for that kind of pink lemonade. You guys are just going to have to imagine the lemonade part, because we already have lemonade, the Psyduck. So it's just going to be pink. It's pink, and it is a male, which is kind of funny, because usually pink is not associated with being a male. So let us see here. Alright, this guy's going to battle us. I think we are okay using Green Tea and OJ. I'm going to put OJ up front so he gets a little bit of experience here. And we're going to try to make it through this route today, Route 205. There's I think there's 5 or 6 battles that we need to do, and a few items that we need to grab, and that's about it. Camper Jacob, he has 1 Pokemon, and it is Ponyta. This is great because we have the type advantage, even though OJ isn't super strong, only level 13. But it shouldn't be able to take us out. Let's go ahead and use Water Gun, Tackle. Did a good amount there. Oh, Water Gun's doing a lot more, though, so we should be able to take another Tackle. Yep, I'm not going to push another one, though. We are going to swap out if this doesn't knock it out. Actually, I'm definitely going to outspeed with Quick Attack, and I don't think Ponyta gets Quick Attack, so that is fine. And we get a ton of experience there. We defeated Camper Jacob. That really dampened my spirits. Okay, let's go ahead and swap around our team here to Latte and Caffeine. We're going to use them for a little bit. We just got to watch that level limit. Level 22 level limit in the next area. Oh, we got a Camper here. You know what? This is not going to be great because he's probably going to have a Rock type, and I let off with Staravia. That is exactly what happened. We got here, Latte is going out into a Rock type, and the typing is definitely not in his favor. So let's just go ahead and swap out here to Caffeine, who will be able to make quick work of these Geodudes. Or whatever Pokemon he has. Hopefully he'll be able to make some quick work. We really, yet again, gotta watch that level limit. It is kind of dangerous to get too close to that before we take on the gym. So I might be skipping some battles if I think they're optional. Oh, I accidentally misclicked. Flame Wheel's not going to do very much. It is resisted. Alright, we're just really over leveled, so it's fine. And let's use Mach Punch here, and we'll take out that Geodude. Next up, we got another Geodude. Shouldn't be a problem either. In some games, Geodude gets sturdy as an ability, which makes it so that you cannot one-hit knock out the Pokemon. You can't just one-shot them. And in those games, it is very obnoxious to face them because, like, all these would take 2 turns, which means you would take damage, or you'd have to sit through another animation every time. So, luckily, no sturdy here, and we're able to finish that battle pretty quickly. Oh, let's grab this item. Let's see. We have an X Special Defend. We'll be selling that. We're not really going to be using X items. If I really think I need to use X items to progress in the game later on, I might grab some X items. And use them, but ideally we don't use X items. If I genuinely feel like we cannot progress without the use of X items, I'm probably going to grab a few X items. Alright, a Roselia. This is what our little green tea is going to evolve into eventually, hopefully. And Roselia is a really cool Pokemon. I like it a lot. We'll just use Wing Attack, and that should make quick work of this grass type. Wow, and a lot of experience too. Did you understand what I meant? Did my Pokemon smell nice? It is a Roselia. I'm going to assume it smells like roses. Kind of sweet smelling. Oh, another trainer here. What kinds of Pokemon live around here, I wonder? Picnicker Sienna. She has a Bidoof. And we're just going to kind of do the same thing. The Intimidate is really nice. It does lower the enemy's attack by 1 stage. So it lowers their attack stat, which is great. And next up, we got a Pachirisu, which might have an electric type attack, so we need to keep that in mind. I'm just going to use Quick Attack. It probably will not one-shot it. Pachirisu actually has a decent defense stat. It's going to use Growl, is going to make this take 2 quick attacks. But Pachirisu does not hit super hard, and we're over leveled, so Latte is going to knock out the Pachirisu, gain some experience. We're up to level 19. It did evolve in that training montage from the last episode. Don't know if I really mentioned that. And we got some berries here, which is great. Orange berry is always great to have. And Pecha berry is always great to have too. They're going to heal any poison. I'm not going to be replanting right here. And I'm hesitant to replant at all just because I don't know if we're actually going to be revisiting a lot of these areas. A free heal ball that saves 300 gold and is just an extra Pokeball, so no problem at all. I feel like there's an item here. Oh, there is an item, Stardust. We can sell that for some more money, get some more potions, get some more Pokeballs. That is great. Now, this guy, I'm just going to skip because I don't feel like we need a battle right now. I might come battle him during a training bit. If I need to just level up like Boba and Lemonade, you know, that might be kind of a good intermediate level battle that I think it could take. But right now, you know, I'm just not going to worry about it. Let's go ahead and heal up Buizel. OJ the Buizel. And let's take on this battle. This guy might have a Machop. My brain is telling me he has a Machop, which if he does, we're going to have to swap out to Green Tea and hope it can take some attacks. But if he has a Geodude, then we're fine. And he has an Onix. Okay, so Onix is a little scary just because of it's got some high stats, but Water Gun is going to be double super effective, so it's definitely going to do some damage. And it one-shots it, which is great. And big XP there onto OJ. We defeated Nicholas. Having lost his way, the trainer lost the battle too. What does a hiker sound like? I feel like that's what a hiker sounds like. This lady, she is going to have fighting types. Ooh, dodged it there. So she may have something like a Machop. And so let's swap around to green tea for this one. And green tea is not going to be... This combo, green tea and OJ, is not going to be any use in the next gym. The next gym is going to be Gardenia. She's going to have grass types. The water grass combo is going to do no good. So there is no need for me to do that. Battle Girl Kelsey, she sent out a Machop. Okay, so we're just going to stick with Mega Drain here. I would normally do something like Stun Spore, but Machops can have an ability called Guts, which can double its attack stat if it has a status effect. So not going to try that. We're just going to go straight for the Mega Drains and take this thing out. Hopefully green tea does evolve within the next few levels. It's based on friendship, and it hasn't fainted, obviously, and we've been walking around a lot with it, and those are the two big ways to make a Pokemon happy, and hopefully that will pay off. So let's see, here we have another Picnicker. Oh, I don't know, should I play a little? Sure, let's have a battle. What do you have? Karina and a Piplup. So Piplup was one of the starters that we could have chosen. Super cute Pokemon. And is a water type, which means our grass type Mega Drain is going to do a lot. Let's see how much it does here. Wow, big damage. Almost one-shot it. It is going to use Peck, which is going to be super effective, but luckily we are just over-leveled, so it doesn't really matter. And there we go. 2 Mega Drains, and the Piplup is out, and green tea gains some levels. Oh, boo, how insulting. And we made it here. Let's see, there's an item down here. This is a super potion that can always come in handy. So I'll take that. And I believe we can take a rest here. You seem to be tired. Rest a while? And now all of our Pokemon are going to be full health, which is great. Repels are useful, don't you think? When you use a repel, weak Pokemon don't come out. But that also means there won't be any Pokemon to capture. Yes, that is true, but repels are very, very useful. Not going to be needing any right away, but they are great. So Eterna Forest here, we can't go that way because we're going to need a cut HM, which we don't have yet. So let's head into Eterna Forest. Here we're going to get a new encounter, and we're going to have to walk through this area with this lady here. Hello, my name is Cheryl, and you are? Oh, so your name is jblader. I'm sincerely glad to meet you. jblader, may I ask a big favor of you? I want to get through this forest, but I'm afraid of doing it alone. I've heard that there's a sinister group of Pokemon called Team Galactic about. I think there'd be safety in numbers. Please, may I go through with you? So we decided to go with Cheryl. Cheryl's kind of an NPC character. I'll keep your Pokemon in perfect health. And what's great about this is she will heal our Pokemon while we're in here, so we do not have to worry about that. However, some of these battles might be a little sketchy, so that's something to take in mind, or take into consideration. Searching for bug-type Pokemon. Okay, so we do get an encounter here, but a lot of these battles are going to be double battles, which means that there's no way for us to really know which Pokemon is the encounter. So we're going to have to save the encounter for this area until we get Cheryl through this forest. So that is the plan. We may use this area to train up a little bit because we're going to be able to... Ooh, these are really cool Pokemon. Hoothoot and Baneri. Both of these would be... Either of these would be kind of cool. But as I was saying, we're not going to be really able to do anything until we get through this forest. And the double battles are definitely dangerous. So that's something to take into consideration. If something like the Hoothoot and Baneri both decide to target OJ in the same turn, and one of them crits, it actually could just mean, death of one of my Pokemon. So I'm going to be avoiding some battles in here because of that. If it seems like an easy wild battle like this, we might take it just to get some easy experience. Otherwise, I'm going to be waiting. And man, they are looking me down with this Foresight moves. That allows normal types to hit ghost types. Of course, we're not a ghost type, and neither of them are Well, they're both normal types, but there's no ghost types in the battle, so Foresight's not really helping any. And we get a Hypnosis on Weasel, but this is fine because Hoodoo's not going to be able to hit us really hard, and Chansey will heal us after the battle, so this is fine. I'm going to go ahead and skip to the end of this. Okay, we've got some battles going on here, and I'm not sure what they're going to have, so I'm actually going to lead off with my strongest pair, just in case something goes awry. Of course, the bug catcher is going to have a bug type. I'm not sure what this lady here on the right is going to have, so let's just go with our strongest pair. What's cool, you may ask? No, I'll tell you anyway. Bug Pokemon. We're just out on a power walk. So we have Bug Catcher Jack and Last Brianna. And there's the Wurmple and the Pachirisu. The Pachirisu is level 16. That is the biggest threat here for sure. Considering that it gets a move like Spark, which is going to be super effective versus Staravia. So let's try to make quick work of this and go for the quick attack. Oh, it does have Spark. But it did hit Chansey there, which is interesting. Whoa, okay, it was a crit. It did a lot. This is a very dangerous area for this speed run. Because it can make this very, very dangerous. Let's see. That affected both of them. That is not great. Let's see. Another Spark should be fine. Let's just go with Pachirisu again, and hopefully the Egg Bomb will hit Pachirisu. It's using Spark again. I think we can take a Spark or two as long as we don't get unlucky crit. Oh yeah, we are fine. We can take one or two of those. Pachirisu doesn't hit that hard. Please don't poison. Oh my goodness. It was a crit and a poison. So that's not great. Okay, that's just something else we gotta keep into consideration. After we get out of the battle, it's fine because it'll heal. But for right now, this is kind of dangerous. I might go ahead and swap out to Caffeine because I think this is... Yeah, the poison is not really where I want to be, so we're going to swap out to Caffeine here. Alright, another Egg Bomb there. It was a crit that time. Took out the Wurmple. Silcoon coming out, and so the Bug Catcher is the next few Pokemon, and so this shouldn't be a problem. Let's just go ahead and take out these Bug-type Pokemon. Luckily, Fire is super effective. And a Beautyfly. He has the entire trio there. Wurmple, Silcoon, and Beautyfly. So I might try to just make it through this forest and then come back and do some of these battles. It would definitely make it a lot safer, so that is something to keep in mind. Caffeine level 21. Don't ignore bug Pokemon. Oh, you. Well, thank goodness we have Cheryl with us to heal our Pokemon. We got a Paralyze Heal. Let's keep heading this way. We have a forced battle here between two what seems like Psychic-type users. And I still think it's best if I just lead with my best pair right now. I see it. I see it. I see you going down in defeat. When a trainer and a Pokemon bond is one, a wondrous power is born. Alright, we have Psychic Lindsay and Psychic Elijah. And they both have Abras. I'm sure they have like Hidden Power or Confusion or something. But I'm not too worried about two Abras here. They shouldn't be hitting Latte or Chansey very, very hard. So let's just go with the Wing Attack. And we got a one-shot there. Abra does not have a lot of defense, and Staravia's attack is pretty good. So Latte's going to take them out there. Got to level 20. It's going to use Hidden Power. Hidden Power, it depends on the stats of the Pokemon, what type it is, and is normal. And that did a lot as well. But it's fine. Let's just go ahead and use another Wing Attack. Make quick work of this battle, and we're on to the next one. It is I that have gone down in defeat. Okay, so we got some wild stuff here. If we get a wild encounter, I'm probably just going to be skipping it, by the way. Found a netball. Works great on bug and water-type Pokemon. There's a battle here, but I think I can avoid it. Okay, I think I know the way out of here. Is this way. We gotta go up here. And I'll come back and get those Pokeballs later. I really just want to get out of here so we can really avoid these double battles. They're really sketchy. So yeah, the exit should be up here. We make it through. The old chateau is up there. We can't go there yet. And we are at the exit. Oh, there's the exit. I'm so relieved we finally got here. I would never been able to get through this myself. Thank you so much, jblader. This is a token of my appreciation. Please accept it. A Soothe Bell. Soothe Bell is going to make whatever Pokemon is holding it, its affection for you go up faster. I'm sure we'll meet again somewhere. Bye for now. Alright, we made it through. That means we're going to be able to get our encounter now. Let's go ahead and I'm going to equip the Soothe Bell onto, you guessed it, Green Tea, so that it'll like us a little bit faster. And let's go ahead and get our encounter for Eterna Forest before we end off today's episode. And it's a Hoot-Hoot, a female Hoot-Hoot. So we have 2 females on the PC now. Again, I have to be careful. I think most of the moves I have are going to knock it out. So we're just going to be throwing a Pokeball and seeing if we can catch this thing outright. Alright, we did it. No problem at all. Hoot-Hoot was caught. And so I gotta think of a female name. You know what? Hoot-Hoot is the color of coffee, so we're just gonna name this one Coffee. It marks time precisely. Some countries consider it to be a wise friend, versed in the world's ways. Yeah, Hoot-Hoot is a really cool Pokemon. I love a lot of the 2nd gen Pokemon. Alright, and we're just gonna name this thing Coffee. Does Coffee have 2 Fs or 1 F? That is the question. Well, that's its name either way. If I can't spell, I can't spell. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. We're gonna finish exploring Eterna Forest in a time lapse in the beginning of the next one, and then move on to the city. Hopefully we'll be able to get to the gym in the next episode as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next episode here on the channel.